Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and we're back in Of Life and Land, overlooking my rather delightful little settlement here in the land of Kosovan. A colony a settlement. Is it a colony? I'm not entirely sure. Yes, it's land we've been given and we're now taking over and utilising to its best effect to serve our population. I've called our little settlement Ajaxima. The first thing I want to do is admit a couple of mistakes. Silly mistakes that if I'd been paying attention, I might have spotted when I was making them in the previous episode. Now, you may recall we were concerned when we were getting through winter. We're about to enter summer now. When we're going through winter, our food stocks were looking a little bit on the light side. So I planted some garden beds over here to provide us with fruits and vegetables and stuff. I also planted some wheat fields, which would then give us cereal to feed into the hand mill and the baker's oven to provide bread. What I'd failed to notice was that these fields here are not actually within the reach of any building that would gather that produce. We have got a gatherer's hut here, and as you can see, those green and black dots do not encompass this enclosed area here. So this is all basically for no purpose apart from feeding the wild animals that are still around this settlement area. So what I've done is I've moved those areas. I'm asking my workforce to move those installations around here nearer to the gatherer hut, so we can actually gather that and procure ourselves for some food, some fruits, some cereal, and so on. I'll actually get rid of that wheat field. We don't need it. I don't think anyone takes anything from it ad hoc. I think it has to be within the border or the effect area of a gatherer hut or a farm, which we could alternately build. I'll leave those in there because they can feed the wild animals that can get in here. Actually, only small wild animals can go in there. What if I was thinking, toying there with taking one of the fences down so that bigger animals can get in there and use this rather than stealing food from anywhere else. But I'll leave them like that. We currently only have, I think, one unemployed person. That is 16-year-old Helen. And I've got a lot of building going on here. We've got all these beds here, the farming sites, the garden bed and the wheat fields. I've also set up a market construction zone here, so where a market is going, which will allow us to communicate and exchange produce with the Tablelands, a settlement by the name of Hockdorf, which only has 11 people in it, but is considerably richer than I am. But if I want to trade goods with them, because they might have something I need, and hopefully I have something that they want, I need the marketplace to do that. So we'll get that done. Also, I've been hearing demands from my citizens that they want a tap room. They want to go somewhere to revel, to enjoy some fine beverages and socialise with their fellow citizens. And I'm also asking my workforce to build another small cabin. So I've only got one bed left. I suppose we'll let this person join us, shall we? Yeah. Annika! Is there another one? No, because I haven't got a spare bed. I don't want them to sleep out in the open. So we'll wait for that. So we've got a lot of building going on, which will take some time to complete. So I'm not going to sit here waiting for that to happen. I'm going to speed the game through, and I'll come back to you once some of these jobs at least have been done, because we are a bit short of raw materials. We've got a fair amount of logs, but in terms of stone, we haven't got anything really. No, to do with that. And hopefully our cattle here. How many cattle have we got in this barn? The cattle barn. Housing. We've got 2. Excellent, which is our maximum. Up there they are. Lovely. And they'll provide us with meat and milk and leather. They do provide us with milk, don't they? I think. Yes, if we feed them, they'll give us milk. And if we slaughter them, they'll give us meat, which is handy because that's a good food for my people to eat. So as the day dawns, I will fast forward and I'll rejoin you in a little bit once we've got some building done. I'll see you on the other side then of a sexy video effect. Oh well, I really wasn't expecting that, but they have completed the tap room first. I'm not quite sure why not the marketplace. Maybe because it's nearer, or did I prioritise that? I didn't check, to be fair. To be entirely honest with you, I didn't check if I prioritised the tap room. Now we do need, of course, any good tavern, any good pub does need a sensible name. So I think we could name this lovely place. That does look delightful in a kind of old world kind of way. We'll name this the Ajax Arms, because that's as good a name as any, and I dare say Helen will come work here, or Annika. One of those two people will come and work here. So what activities do we have? We could provide water, or milk, or some sort of fruit-based drink, presumably. Yeah, they'll need to go and find those. Okay. Is anyone going to start working here, please? Oh, Ulfield. Oh, okay. Let me just pause that for a second then. So have we got that? So neither hell... Oh, maybe... I don't know. Is there an age limit? Of course, because in modern day, you have to be, I think, at least 18 to serve alcohol to other people. But I'm not sure the tap room is actually serving alcohol as such. So Ulfield, there you are. You're 16 as well. So no, it's not an age-related thing. So maybe she was doing a job she didn't like. Maybe she preferred this one. Who knows? Okay, so our tap room is built, which is good. It does look like the marketplace does need a lot of expensive material. If I prioritise that, it might help them get it built but earlier. Now I've got some sort of new quest thing coming on here. Show a task. Ooh, okay. Make sure that the inhabitants of your region are doing well and reach the next level in population development. Oh, we're doing that already. Exotic beer. The brewmaster has a request. Greetings! I have an idea for a new beer, but I'm still missing some ingredients. Ah, okay. I'm going to put that to one side for a moment while I come over here. When I was talking about the mistake I made about these garden beds and wheat fields, I should also have mentioned my tree planting here as well has gone awry. I put in here 2 fruit trees, these 2 here, and they're doing quite well. They're doing very well indeed. There you go, if I left click on it, don't destroy it. They're growing quite fast. That's the growth phase, so presumably that means something. Don't entirely know. Oh no, that it does grow fast. That is its growth phase. Has good soil. Yeah, and the temperature is about right, and the nutrients are about right. And it provides us with fruits and all that sort of stuff. However, in between these 2 fruit trees, I placed a palm tree, which would give us exotic fruits. What I'd failed to account for was the fact that palm trees delivering exotic fruits might need a slightly different environment to our rather temperate location here in Ajaxima. It grows slowly. It is in its very earliest growth phase. It's got nutrients. It has unfavourable soil. Oops. And the temperature is about right. So I have a suspicion this isn't going to work. I don't think there's anywhere else that it can go. I mean, it looks like it's in the right temperature. Maybe. But then again, I'm just looking at this graph, and it's saying that the arrow there is in the green area, which I suggest is good. It does say it has unfavourable soil. Does that mean it won't grow? Oh, hang on. That little arrow there in the growth phase moved. It's not just, it did move, didn't it? I didn't see it move, but it's in a different position. That's not just me, is it? You saw that too. So maybe it will grow, just very, very slowly. Right, I'm going to stop talking again, I think, and we'll attempt to speed through the creation of more buildings. In particular, this marketplace. Now, I don't know if this exotic beer request is going to be... will leave. Whether it runs out, whether it times out. So I don't think I've got any other palm trees, have I? They're all broadleafs or fruit trees. Yeah. But we shall see. We shall see. If it runs out, then it runs out. There's not much I can do about that. Oh wow! We have achieved it! We have built our marketplace. Woof! It was just getting those last couple of rough rags that it needed, presumably for the awnings or whatever. The stall covers. So we now have a marketplace, so we can start trading with our friends in Hockdorf, I think it was called, in the Tablelands. So we can do that. Okay, so these are the events. This is what we've... yeah, it's happened. We've gone through the possible immigration, the flourishing future, and yeah, this is all dealt with, I think, isn't it? We still need more homes. I'm not going to accept more people. No. And our quest... oh, we had a new quest turn up while we were waiting for the marketplace to be built. And the poor... oh, dear me. So, a woodcutter who doesn't seem familiar found himself in our woods while gathering wood, and our settlers were kind enough to invite me to the campfire and gave me something to eat. They told me about your charity. My charity? I'm not sure I've got any, to be honest. So I thought, perhaps I shouldn't utter my request at all because I could never repay you. Fair enough. You still want to hear it? Well, I have an only son. I love him dearly, but lately he's been worrying me. As in sheep worrying? I don't know. He keeps talking about how he doesn't want to be a woodcutter, but wants to go to sea. Okay, it happens. Kids do that. Apparently, I don't know if kids do young men still want to do that? Go to sea? I think it used to be a thing back in the old days. But how am I supposed to fulfill his wish? We have just enough to get us through the winter. I don't know how to make a boat and can't teach him how to fish either. It tears my heart. Now, the question about this is I have actually played on a little bit since the last episode, beyond this point, in fact. So to give me some rough idea of how the game works or how the next stages work. And I'm kind of thinking some of these requests here demand an awful lot of material, which I could more usefully put to more use, actually upgrading and maintaining my own settlement. And I think the poor lumberjack is one of those which requires a lot. However, I think we could supply, certainly now that we've got marketplace, we could supply an exotic beer. So we'll accept that. So what do they want? Exotic beer. Oh, good grief. 20 exotic fruits. Yikes. That's a lot. We could trade for them. We could do. What also occurred to me while I was waiting for the marketplace to be built was these beds here and these trees, I mean, they're not necessarily being harvested except by wild animals. But if I put a gatherer's hut there, that would work. I was planning to put a big farm building in here, but farms take an awful lot of resources to build. But I think a gatherer's hut is much simpler. Yeah, 20 branches and 10 raw wood. I think we can do that. I'd rather a farm, but as you can see that takes considerably more, including pottery, to build. So for the time being, I think I'll make do with the gatherer's hut. If I put you there, as you can see, it can harvest from those fruit trees, from those garden beds, and any wild resources out here. So we will put that there, I think. And that should help us get through the winter months if we can harvest that. Let's crack on. We've got our marketplace here. What can we do? We can trade. Okay, let's have a look at how this trade works. We've got Oh, Annika's working there. Where's Helen working then? Is Helen working? Oh, for some reason Helen isn't working. She's level 2. Perhaps you ought to work, Helen. I'm not entirely convinced of her commitment to our settlement. Anyway, marketplace, trading. So what are we going to do here? We've got, these are fruits, drinks, materials and equipment. Okay, what do we have a lot of? We've got quite a lot of water. We're going to need all this, I think, for our own needs. We've got a fair amount of meat as well. Okay, if we do this new entry. So what's going on here? We want exotic fruits. Okay, I want to buy exotic fruits. Okay, so how much is that going to cost me? I think... Oh, hang on, no. What's that? So that... okay, no, hang on. Right. So our marketplace will request 9. We'll request this item internally from our other marketplaces. Ah, no. This is external. We'll sell goods. Oh, hang on. So this is... That's internally. Ah, from external factions. Alright, okay. So, until the set value is reached. Okay, so if we buy... Okay, 5 of those. Don't know how much that's going to cost though. Oh! Exotic fruits. One of those... Is it 1 gold coin for each? I think. Okay, so it's going to buy until it hits this number. Okay, in the meantime we can sell water. Yeah, we'll sell... No, that's... Ah, right, this is the buying. Okay. So that's only 0.15 of a gold coin. So we will sell, as long as we have more in stock than the set threshold. Okay, so we can sell down to... Actually, we can sell quite a bit of this. If we sell down to 300. Okay, and we want to buy 10 of those exotic fruits. Okay, let's see how that works out. I think that's how it works. He said, not really knowing. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. So if we get our gatherer's hut here built. Yeah, they're putting the preparation work in. Oh, we're already getting materials for it. We might actually gather exotic fruits ourselves. Now this growth phase hasn't moved on much, has it? No. Right, again, we will move forward until something interesting is built, like this cabin, so I can get more people in. We just want more rough rags. Good. Or the gatherer's shack is built. And I'll be back with you on the other side of another sexy video effect. Oh, our gatherer's hut is ready. Excellent. So they're collecting all sorts of stuff. And does Helen now have a job? She does. Oh, that's lovely. In fact, we do want someone else to join us, so I want this cabin built. Let's prioritise that, I think. Once we've got the cabin built, we can start putting in more new buildings and start upgrading some of our facilities here. And finally, our new small cabin is ready. So we've got room for 4 more inhabitants. So yeah, you can come in, Matilda. Also Melanie, and also Julian. Excellent, and that's all for the time being. And you may notice, if you're eagle-eyed, that our funds, our gold coin finances, bank account, whatever, our wealth, is now up to 130. So we have managed to sell something. Not quite sure what, but there you go. What I also realised is a little thing I was missing on here. And that is how much is available for sale and how much people want to buy. So here on the exotic fruits, that is telling me other factions want to sell 15. That's how many they've got to sell. When it comes to what I'm selling, water here, nobody wants to buy any, and they did want to buy some milk. So I think I may have sold some milk, which is what's gone on there. Okay, can we buy... If I say 15 there... The market will purchase goods until this set value is reached. Okay, so we'll make that 20. There you go. And that will take our wealth down, presumably. Yeah, so we'll attempt to purchase up to 20, which is what we need for our exotic beer quest. Exotic beer, there we are. We've already supplied our brewmaster with cereal and water. Could do with exotic fruits. I think this is shown. Yeah, the water. Yeah, it doesn't show what's going on there. We've got 18 meat in there for some reason. Okay, not quite sure why. Okay, I'm still slightly confused as to why these areas aren't being built. They require bark and roots. We've not got any of that. We haven't. Why? We've got... So that's grass. That, okay, let's harvest some roots. Actually, in this one, above vegetables. Okay, let's try that. Now, in the last episode, I was looking at adding another food source, like a hunter, to our settlement here. I mean, hunter lodges are quite expensive to build. There doesn't seem to be much animal life actually around here in our settlement. It is a bit far away. An alternative perhaps would be a fisherman. We should be able to see fish. Oh, there's fish. Yeah. You're trout. Oh. And your trout. Are there... Oh, they are trout. Oh, okay. If I turn trout on there... Well, what's that? That's a grey wolf. Could we hunt grey wolves? Oh, actually, that's something interesting. I think. What's this here? If I can get in here. No, not the tree. That, a big burrow, which houses wolves. Ah. I don't know what you could do with this. Could it be somewhere to go hunting? Okay, let's have a look at our build menu. Oh, there's so many things I could do here. Now, someone wanted a shrine, didn't they? I think. If I go to my people here, and yeah, these level 3 people want a shrine. Okay. How much does it cost to build a shrine? Actually, they're relatively... Oh, hang on. A copper bar. Where are we going to get copper bars from? Can we trade them? Okay, where's our marketplace? Like that. Go to the marketplace. Trade. New entry. Copper bar. That costs 20. And there are 4 available for sale. Okay. What if we said we want to buy one? Let's try that. got anything else we can sell? Oh, we're completely out of fodder. Yikes, that's kind of scary. I think I need to kill an animal, I think. Okay, let's try that then. So we'll kill a sheep. That's what we will do. That won't give us wool, will it, I think? There you go. You're 3 years old. We will slaughter that animal. If we start... Oh, we've got 2 copper bars. I'm down to 86. Yikes. Those things are expensive. We don't want to buy those anymore. So 2. We'll purchase until the set value is reached, which is 1. So why did it buy 2? Not entirely happy with that, but anyway, we've got 2 now, so we can build ourselves a shrine. Where should we do that? We could do it up here. Yeah, overlooking the settlement. That seems reasonable. And that was a community building. A sweeping station. I think we're okay for fertiliser. Our cesspit has got 43 in. So a shrine can go up here. There's the pathway. We could put you there. Or we could have you along here by the community centre. Well, let's do that. I think we'll put you there. One thing I've just noticed, our exotic palm tree here does have 1 exotic fruit already born, as it were. Excellent. We are still a long way off, however, from completing that exotic beer quest. Oh, our sheep has been slaughtered. Excellent. And our bank balance has gone down again. How did that happen? Ooh, we're getting exotic fruits. Good, we aren't getting those. Can we sell any meat? We keep... Well, that sells for 2 gold coins. I want to keep 10 in stock. Oh, no. As long as we have more in stock than the set threshold, which is 200. Okay, so we can sell 32. Can I type in there? I can. 220. That'll do. Oh, now got 132 in stock. Oh, heck. Oh, well. Oh, our shrine is ready. Goodness. Excellent. So we should have happier people now. Yes. They want a church now. They're just never satisfied, are they? They've got clothes and stuff, which is... Well, no, most of them want clothes. They've got rough rags still. Okay. We've got 4 out of the 20 exotic fruits. We're getting there slowly. Okay, not quite sure what all those icons mean, but I'm sure they mean something. He's happy. Maybe they're praying for a better house. Music? Friends? Don't know. Needs. Practical clothing. That's always a good idea. Okay, our food supply is getting a bit better. It's still a little precarious though. Can we bring that 4th immigrant into our community? I think we could. Oh, we are getting... These garden beds are now being laid out. They really are. Good. I think to wrap up this episode, I have decided to provide one more source of food, which will be the fishery, I think, or at the fishing place. That gives me... Ooh, how far does that stretch out? That gives me 3 into the water, as opposed to 2. But that's reasonable because it does include that river channel there. Or if I put you there up the river, which is better? No, I'm going to put it there, I think. Oh, actually it does say something about 8 times surface water, 7 times, 8 times. 6, 7, 8, 5. Ah, right. So pretty that's just the number of areas of water that it covers. Yes, I think this is our best location in terms of coverage of water. Okay, we'll place you there. And we will prioritise the building of that. And see how far that goes. Oh, we've got a 4th immigrant has turned up again. Let's invite you in. Volker, welcome. Oh, our fishing place is ready. Oh my goodness, that didn't take long, did it? Employees, just thought, oh, Volker, you're doing that. That's good. Oh, right, okay, so you need those materials, the flour and the vegetables, if you're feeding the fish. If you're just catching them, you don't need that. Ah. Now hopefully you will catch some at some point. I could do with a path really, couldn't I? Down there. Okay, let's try and create one. So from there along here. Yeah, and then along there and down there. Yeah, so it'll take them months to build. They have previously been quite slow at building roads. Random cows running around. Okay, do we want to slaughter one of our existing cattle? How old are you guys? 2 years, 1 year. You're exhausted. Well, if you're exhausted, okay, we'll take you out then. Well, I'm slightly concerned that our marketplace isn't producing revenue, despite the fact that it said people wanted to buy meat. They still want to buy 20. Oh, because I don't have enough in stock, do I? I've only got 146 or 112. See, my people are eating it. And with the slaughter of that cow, yes, we've got a lot more meat to sell now, and or eat, one or other. Well, I think that will... They've built that road. That was jolly quick of them. Built the road already. Good. So that should mean the fish get to storage that much more quickly. Yeah, there's no distinction, I think, between fish meat and other animal meat. No. Okay, so we're going to leave that here for the time being. So I will say thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Life and Land. If you've enjoyed this, it'll be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbsy uppy button. Even better, if you've got anything to say about what I'm doing with the game or the game itself, then please do just drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. Other than that, of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Of Life and Land. Until the next time, bye-bye for now.